Hi guys, and welcome back. So today, I guess you can say hi guys, and welcome back. So today I am inventing a meal, literally because I have no clue what I'm making. I'm using these pasta. Um, I've tried it before, but a different kind, I guess. It's, as you saw, vegan. And with pasta zero fettuccine, from we all know I'm not gonna try it. But no egg, no dairy, and if I'm not mistaken, it's tofu pasta. Or maybe this one isn't. But I'm gonna follow these directions. It says on the back to pretty much just that it's ready. Just rinse it out because the sauce or the water it's in stinks. Or it doesn't say it stinks, but it says it might have an earthy taste to me. Smell. So that means stinks. And it says pretty much either I can boil it. Yeah, it just says boil it in the pan for a few minutes, or I could pan fry it. I'm gonna pan fry it, and it says it's ready to eat like this. So all we gotta really do is warm it up, which works. Give me 1 second, cause as you hear that crackling, I gotta make sure my onions and peppers ain't burning. I had them too high. I had to lower it. They didn't burn. So I'm mixing it with one onion, a big onion, and a yellow and a green pepper. And it looks like I have a little too much peppers, oops, but it's okay because we're gonna make it with the pasta. I'm gonna make it work. And I also gonna mix this. Since I don't have a tomato sauce, it's gonna be stewed tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano. And then my meat, I had bought this because I wanted to make broccoli, beef and broccoli. Last time I tried to make it, I'm kind of happy I didn't record it because I didn't like the sauce I made. So I was going to try to find a recipe for a sauce. And with this pasta, I'm still on an if I want to add broccoli because now I have so much peppers and onions. But I kind of don't want to add broccoli. I don't know. But anyway, I have Seitan strips. And it really says it's pre-cooked. All I gotta do is warm it up, lightly fry it in the pan, which works because once that's almost done sauteing, which it is, I'm about to add this in there, season it up, and then add these bad boys together. What I'm gonna do is rinse this out first, drain the water, like the bag says, and then rinse it out and season it all together. So when I be back, I'm pretty much gonna, I guess, show you guys how I season it, and then me adding it together. Kind of nervous because, like I said, it's an invented meal. I've never made this before. A lot of my meals are invented meals, and they usually come out pretty good, and I always forget to record because it's always a hit and miss, but figure, now you guys are going to start seeing my invented meals, and for the most part, they always come out great. It's all about seasoning. It's all about seasoning. Well, I keep looking to the side because as I said, I'm cooking my peppers down and my onions, and I'm trying to make sure they don't burn. So I'll be back. So I added the stewed tomatoes. I actually cut them down because I didn't expect them to be so big. And then I added the meat. Some of the pieces I had to cut down because some pieces were big. There was a lot more in the bag than I thought there was. So I just added that. Let it cook a little bit or simmer just a little bit. And now I'm gonna season it before I add my noodles. So, garlic powder. Our seasonings are getting low, and we need to restock. Alright, so a little garlic powder, a little bit of adobo, alright, let me mix that, and then all the peppers and the onions gives it flavor too, so that's why I'm light with the seasonings today. And the fact that I'm running low. But I don't want to OD it neither because like I said, I never made this before, and the one thing I hate is it being too salty or end up not liking it because I ended up putting one season too many. I mean, most of the time I could tolerate it though. Alright, so let me go. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drain out my. So I'm about to drain out my noodles and rinse them. Add them in here and put this on just a little bit. Sound like medium low. I gotta taste it and make sure it doesn't need anything. I'll probably add a little bit. Matter of fact, I am gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning, and then I'm gonna crack my pepper. Can't do it with one hand. Okay, when they said it smells earthy, I wasn't expecting it to smell like this. It smells like a barn. I mean, I read it. It says it's supposed to keep you fuller. It feels like a sponge. Like spongy. Look at it. But it smells nasty. So I rinsed it off a few times. And now I'm going to add it to there. And I tasted my thing, or my concoction. It tastes like it needs something, so I'm about to add just a tiny bit. I added the Italian season. I'm about to just add a tiny bit more garlic powder and some of my I'll show you guys my nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast. They call it nooch, I think. I'm probably saying it wrong. Anyway, that to me smells funny too, but I think I'm gonna add just a tiny bit to make it like a little cheesy. So give me a second, let me add this to that and be right back. So this is the nutritional yeast. Oh, it looks like I'm not gonna have to add it in because this shit comes out slow. I added more garlic. Oh, there we go. So now I'm mixing it in. I added a little bit more garlic, and I what else I did? Oh, I added some butter, some plant-based butter. I'm going to show you it. I like the butter that I use because you can't tell the difference. My dad switched to this butter because you can't tell the difference. Just don't like that it comes in a small tube, but whatever. Alright, so I'm ready to try this. Let's see, do we need anything? See? The cheese kind of threw it off. It's not bad. I'm probably gonna add just a tiny bit of more butter. And as for these noodles, I really don't like the texture of it. It's like, I can't even say spongy because it's kind of hard to chew. I'm not a fan of the texture of the noodles at all, but it definitely absorbed all this flavor, which works for me. I'm about to add just a little bit more butter, put this on low, and then we will try it. It looks good. This is supposed to be some fettuccine noodles. I am not a fan of the way the texture is, but I'm going to cover this, let it simmer a little bit. Oh, you know what I'm about to do? I'm going to add a little bit of the unsweetened almond milk I have, and then we're gonna cover this. So it's vanilla flavored. Because of that, I only added a little bit. I was able to taste the vanilla at first. So what I did was I seasoned it a little bit more. Pretty much just added what I already added. I'm also let it simmer down. When I just tasted it now, I didn't So that's what it looks like. When I just tasted it now, after I seasoned it again, I wasn't really able to taste the vanilla. Hopefully when it simmers, I don't tell. But we're gonna, like I said, with the simmer, I have it on low, and we'll see how we do. Wish there was someone else here to taste it with me, but I'll give you my honest review. If I don't like it, trust me, you'll know. But I think I did good. I need more seasonings though, but with what I have, I think I did good. Excuse me. So I'm gonna let that simmer and we're gonna try it. Ain't nothing to it. I wanna give you guys a little bit of my past story. I'm not sure if I've ever shared this with you. If I did, you're gonna hear it again. If I didn't, here you go. I wanna say like my first 2 years of being vegan, I legit survived on, besides french fries, my survival meals. Pretty much my invented meals. I just went on what I knew I liked and went from there. Like pretty much like vegetables and stuff wise. I didn't try any of the imitation meats or meat substitutes until I'll say year 3.5, 4. Mainly so I tried it, yeah, year 3.5, 4. And I'm trying it more now, actually going to places and eating more substitutes with you guys. We try them together. But now I kind of do have a grasp of what I like and what I don't like. And in the process of finding it out, I had some, I guess not some misfortunate events, but pretty much was disappointed in either, not so much of what I've made, but with other people made, people that are supposed to know what they're doing. So that's why I made this channel. So one, I could review the places. So one, I guess other vegans, newer vegans, veggies, or just people in general could know what's really good, what's not, get my intake on it, because I'm just going to be honest. And a lot of places that I felt that were good, I've brought other people and they've liked it too, which always wins. And then pretty much to show you guys like with the meals, like it's not hard. As you've seen, it took nothing to it. It literally took like 10 minutes to make. The most time was cutting my vegetables, or my peppers I should say, and my onions. I can give you more water. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's nothing to it. It's real simple. I would say if anybody that's thinking about switching over or just wants to eat more healthier, just literally start with what you know. Even with the seasonings, start with what you know and go from there. I definitely need more seasonings, but gotta start with what I know, because you know I don't want to. You don't want to sit there and put a whole bunch of ingredients together, a whole bunch of seasonings or just stuff, and then not like it. So you don't know what you're working with. At least if you start with what you know and introduce yourself slowly into newer things, you got a better chance, because you can always pluck what you don't like out and eat what you do. Well, I'm still letting it simmer. As you hear, he's waiting for his water. We're gonna give him juice, and we'll be back. Now for the taste. I picked at it, I'm not gonna lie. One, scooping these noodles was a pain in the butt. I'm not a fan of the noodles at all. The texture is just weird. I'm gonna buy them again. I'm gonna try to make them differently. I'm gonna either, I said boiling. I don't know if boiling would work. So maybe I'll try to boil them, or maybe I'll try to pan fry it. Not how I did it, because say it boils with whatever sauce concoction I made. The meat was good. I seasoned it well. You definitely could probably use a little bit more seasoning, but I seasoned it well. It's very tolerable. I mean, you could tell it's not meat, but it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. This is probably my meat I made. Would probably tasted a lot better with rice. I just wanted to make this noodles. I had it impossible balls I was gonna add with it. I don't think it would have tasted good with the impossible balls, but I'm gonna attempt. See, and then I don't like how it's all like clumped together. Next time we'll try to pan fry it, maybe like lo mein, and see if I like how that tastes. But I mean, it's not bad. It's really tolerable. I mean, I could eat it, and I'm definitely gonna finish it. Well, oh, and you don't taste no vanilla. As always, thank you for tuning in with me on The Really Picky Vegan. And if you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe, and share my page with your friends, because you never know who's truly interested in what us vegans can eat besides a salad. And as you see, I have an Avena meal, and I definitely will be sharing a lot more of my Avena meals. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, and with my Avena meals, I'm going to share them a lot more, because to show you guys how simple it is to cook vegan without following a recipe. And if you ever invite me over for dinner, you got some ideas of what I like to eat. Until next time, bye.